I just mentioned the Gamecocks. Let's talk the Gamecocks because
please.
This is an interesting year for Shane Beamer, and I feel like South Carolina gets heavily invested when they overachieve, and then they'll step back, and then they get into the situation where they've now overinvested, but now they need to do something different. So this is a big split for them. Mm-hmm. I got their ceiling at 8-4 and their floor at 4-8.
I like it. I like it, Andy.
Like they got some good, like Nick Harbor. If Nick Harbor were to develop into the potential player we thought he would be as a recruit,
right?
Like how would you even stop that? What would you do about that? LaNorris Sellers going to start. Shane Beamer said that basically, or said he's the number 1 QB coming out of spring.
I think he said, I think he said,
yeah. So, but they've got other good players that they found, like Nick Emenworry at safety. It was a local product that they unearthed. They've got good players there, but it doesn't feel like they have a consistently good roster.
Right. And Andy, this might be my hottest take of the season, but I think we're looking at a LaNorris Sellers dark horse sort of Heisman caliber.
Whoa.
We are so high on him at On3, right? Like we believed in the talent. We saw the physical makeup, the athletic ability, the arm talent, the ability to push the ball vertically. Even if they don't have some of the pieces back there, I will say they did bring in Raheem Sanders to carry the load of running back, which is extremely helpful.
Absolutely.
I think that two-headed monster in that backfield is going to be scary. And I think they know what they have in a guy like Nicholas Harbor, right? If those 3 guys are the only ones that touch the ball on this offense, I'm okay. Because I believe that LaNorris Sellers is going to be so much of a game changer. They were raving about him even before he took a snap of spring. This is somebody that they were saying, oh my gosh, this kid though with the rec specs is an absolute dude back here at quarterback. And I think this is
okay. Let me ask you this. So they bring in Robbie Ashford as a transfer.
Sure.
Is that them saying LaNorris Sellers is such a dynamic runner that we're going to bring in a backup
exactly
so that we don't have to change very much?
100%.
If he gets hurt.
That's the safety net. I think Robbie Ashford is absolutely the safety net.
So, but it's basically them declaring this offense, the quarterback's going to run quite a bit.
Oh, it's going to be predicated through LaNorris Sellers on his legs, through his arm. I'm very excited for the SEC and the country really to see this guy play quarterback, because he is exactly what NFL teams are looking for at the next level. He is literally built to carry the load for this team. And I think this guy is going to have, it's going to be a tough act. Don't get me wrong, but I think we're going to see LaNorris Sellers put down some gaudy numbers this year.
That schedule is hard.
It is
hard. They're at Oklahoma. They get Missouri and Columbia. Well, they would play Missouri and Columbia no matter what, but at their Columbia, Ole Miss comes to Williams-Brice Stadium. LSU comes to Williams-Brice Stadium. They're in Tuscaloosa. They're at Clemson this year. They're at Kentucky. This is a very difficult schedule. But what you're saying, what you're describing, is you are leaning toward that ceiling I suggested.
I think so. And I think it's just because teams are not comfortable in defending things they have not seen. And I don't believe LaNorris Sellers, honestly, LaNorris Sellers' game reminds me a lot of Anthony Richardson. And to that point,
6-6 as a starter in the SEC.
Exactly. To that point, do they win a lot of games? Who knows? But is this guy going to be an absolute spectacle to watch for everyone else in the country? 100%.
Thank you so much for watching. Just a reminder, subscribe to this channel right here so you never miss an episode of Andy Staples on 3. And oh, by the way, watch all the other great videos on the On3 Sports YouTube channel.